in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin.
Hi folks.
Bonjour everyone.
Welcome to Caravan Corner again.
Yep.
Sorry we've missed out on the last week, and I think it was the week before for Caravan Corner. A couple of weeks. We've been a bit hectic, busy. I've been in the UK for a little while, getting bits. In the week we've been trying to infill it with shorts we've done.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed them. And
keeping them updated, isn't it?
Yeah,
really,
we're just keeping updated what we're doing, and if you like them, just make a comment and we'll keep doing them, the odd one here and there. We're hoping to get a full video out like this each time, one a week, and maybe a short in the week for you
if there's any extras. And also we'd like to say, I know we've said this in previous Caravan Corners, but a massive thank you to all our subscribers and the people who have just newly subscribed to us. Your comments are just so positive,
yeah, lovely,
encouraging, and some of the comments are so long. It's lovely. It's like having a conversation with someone through a comment.
It's actually our bedtime reading now. Yeah. So we'll sit down, won't we? Have the laptop open. We'll go through the comments, make a reply to you. As we get more and more and more, it's going to be harder, obviously, because I can understand that. Because if you're answering 100 or so comments, it takes a bit of time. But
we'll allocate that time.
We'll try and get as best we can.
It, yeah.
And do you want to say something about Collins? Didn't we?
Yes. I would think quite a lot of our subscribers have watched the video with French countryside life. We popped along to Colin and Jane and
last week, before I went to England,
Q&A with Colin, which was really good. We thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'd like to say another thank you to all our subscribers who popped along and actually joined him. Yeah, so I'm sure you'll like that.
He's a good channel. He's going to get better as well, because we know what he's coming up, what he's going to be doing.
Yeah.
It was. He asked us basically about where we came from and what we were doing and how we met and so on, little things like that. You might be interested. It's a half-hour video. It might
Pros
be worth
and cons of living in France.
And now there's a couple of questions in the comments before. People asking about the windows that are behind the shutters and things like that. What would we be painting the beads, or what colours would we be painting them and things like that? So I'll just let you know now. All the windows that are left in the house, which are virtually in a bad state and quite rotten in places and leaking badly, they're all going to be taken out, and I'm going to make all new windows for the whole house. I think there's roughly, with the small little tiny windows, about 10 in this one. And then eventually, when in a year or so, when we do the cottage, which is down the road, I'll be making all windows for that as well. But for now, it's this one's. But the first priority for me is to make some shutters up the top to protect the old windows for now, to stop the water coming through, and then work my way down. So that answers your question there, really, doesn't it? If we're not going to be painting old windows or trying to make them look blue. They're just cheap, rubbishy ones that are in there anyway. Okay, and anything else?
Saturday you're going, aren't you, to Colin?
Oh,
not to Collins, to Roy
and Clare, lovely couple up the top of the hill here from us. He's doing my tractor. One of the reasons I went to the UK was to get some new clutch plates for the PTO, or power takeoff unit, and the clutch itself. And there's a specialist in the UK that might do these, and they've refurbed them and done everything for me. So they're ready. So that'll be Saturday. I'll be on the tractor all day with him. The tractor's in half at the moment, so we're going to put it all back together, rebuild the whole thing, the clutch system, and bang, we're ready hopefully to bring it over on the land and start working.
I've painted the shower room the French grey Farrow and Ball 1 coat only, because obviously I'll wait till all the work's been done and then I can give it a second coat. The ceiling and coving's been done. I've done the pointing all around the top of the stonework, which I think you would have seen in the short video regarding the coving. I've been doing some tape and jointing in the hallway from the bottom up to the top, and I couldn't help myself, but I got another itsy witsy pointing job. Well, it had to be done actually, didn't it?
Yeah.
The niche on the hall in as you come up the landing. No, up the
well,
staircase.
you'll see it when they
yeah,
put it
they'll
on the
see
film
that.
anyway.
So, and you've been doing busy.
Yeah, well, I've today I've been doing the doors, and I put the doors up, put all the furniture on, all the cast iron, not cast iron, sorry, wrought iron door furniture, like the T-hinges, the Suffolk latches, some nice brackets have all come, and it's all around the Fleur de Lis emphasis. You know, it's matching something in the house, which you'll see in the video
France,
anyway.
Isn't it really?
And it's this part of France, you know. So that's all going to be in the video as well. So this is up and coming in this video for you, and it'll be going on to other videos once we move forward a bit more.
It's been a bit hectic today, hasn't it, as well?
Well, yeah, last week was very hectic. Time was run out, you know, with England getting stuff, and I had to stay a little bit longer because of someone who I'm going to recuperate in the next couple of days, but we're going to hot foot it over to, well, I am going to hot foot over to Colin's house and get on his Wi-Fi and get this video up as quick as I can for you guys, because it's a little bit longer than the normal ones. And really,
that's it.
That's about it. You know, we've it's been a bit mad, but hopefully next week's one will be a bit more less stressful.
Yes. Because
we've been rushing everything at the moment just to get to this point here, and you know, it'll be less stressful, and we could get pushing back onto the renovation. The main thing is now we've got no distractions, have we? No. We can seriously get on with the renovation and start pushing a bit more faster as well.
And that keeps all the subscribers wanting more as well, doesn't it? So
yeah, and that's what we're looking for. We need more subscribers.
Oh yes, don't forget to share, like and subscribe.
Yeah, and if we can get some more subscribers, that would be great. Yep. We've got about just over 4,000, which is fantastic already. Yeah, but we have got lots to give to you guys, lots of content and that, haven't we? Yeah. So, you know, the more that can subscribe, the more it drives us to want to do that for you, all right? Yep. Anyway, guys.
Au revoir.
We will see you next week. Bye-bye. Hi, folks. Right, got back from the UK, ready to go again. We've just unloaded a lorry, which was all our stuff, a load of stuff we brought over on my mate's lorry. He only lives up the road, and anyway, we got it here and we're raring to go again now. So good news, the ironmongery's turned up for all the doors, which is in the theme of Fleur de Lis, and just let his cars go by. Yeah, and anyway, it's on the theme of Fleur de Lis, so I'll be taking you through how I've been or how I will be putting the doors together, hanging them, putting the furniture on, and why and how, you know, as I do. But yes, so now raring to go now. I'm not going to go back to UK for a little while now, because I really want to dig in on this renovation. Me and Trace, we need to get a bit further ahead now, because you know, when I go to England, it's nearly a week before I get back, and just use that time. Like I say, we've unloaded a lorry, cleared a load of stuff out, and we've brought some bits over. Tracy's bits, she wanted her pew and a few other bits of furniture we've got over. Also, shall lay out on a bench the ironmongery that we've got and explain what it's all about and what it's for, and go from there. So stay with us and we'll go and see what we've got. Hi there. Right, so I just want to show you the what's given us the theme for the ironmongery throughout the house. We're basing it on what's on the front of the house already, and I'll just turn you around and show you what I mean. So up here, if you can see on that stone, there's a date, and the date says 1826 at the top, and then underneath is a triangle, and inside the triangle is a fleur-de-lis, and that's what we're basing everything on. I did think it was actually the top of a sword head, or you know, the handle, the tang and that of the sword, but we've been notified that it is a fleur-de-lis from local. And the 1826 was when they done this part of the building, this part of the house over this side. They didn't actually build it, they renovated it, they put a new front on it. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that before I show you the ironmongery. Hello, Ches. Hey, what sort of jumping, eh? Anyway, we're here today. Now, this is the ironmongery that we've got. Look. Looks nice on the pew, doesn't it? It's sort of in with the theme, isn't it, Trace?
What does this remind you of? An oriental headdress, you know, when they get married?
Yeah. So what Trace has pointed at there is a toilet roll holder. So this is all the ironmongery we've got that's turned up while I was in England. And this is what we all ordered. We ordered all, there's loads more. This is a big box of it. But anyway, that's the toilet roll holder. The toilet rolls go on there, obviously. And then this holds down the toilet roll. It's all heavy stuff as well.
This is nice, isn't it? Look, the cover.
Yeah, the cover's lovely.
Really pretty.
It's all wrought iron. These are very heavy as well. These are the T hinges. Look at them. They're hammered effect. And the theme is fleur-de-lis, which you can see. They're a little bit bigger than we thought they were, wouldn't you, Trace?
Yeah, they are, but they still look nice.
What we mean by that is the width here is a bit bigger than we thought, but it's still nice. It does work. Then we've got a nice, some nice bolts. These are called rat tail bolts, so they look like a rat's tail, and these are heavy as well. We've got a towel roll holder. Now most of this here is for the shower room, right? And then we've got a Suffolk latch, which is this bit of kit here. So that goes like that. I'll show you that anyway, because I'm going to be making or fitting them all on the doors and hanging the doors and that. And then the other side of that pushes this up and down. You'll see that. But if you can look, all the fleur-de-lis theme is within there. And then we've got these, haven't we, Trey?
Yep, these are going to be shelf brackets, and what I'm going to do is, once you fitted them, I'm going to get you to make me some nice oak shelves to sit on top, so I can put all the accessories, and because that's I think that'll look nice, won't it, with the tiles, the wall tiles and the floor
there
tile.
again, isn't it?
And yep, look, the fleur-de-lis.
Yeah, lovely fleur-de-lis.
These are lovely, aren't they? The scroll work as well.
Yeah,
really nice.
like them, and they're heavy as well.
Yep.
You feel the weight of them, they're really heavy as well, which is nice, is what you want, quality. But anyway, there's the little taster of all the ironmongery that we're going to be starting fitting, and you'll see that later in the video.
Displayed on my lovely pew.
Oh yeah, well I did point out about your pew, which nearly broke our backs carrying it. But
I used to get so much grief in the UK because we used to have it in the hallway, didn't we? And everyone used to knock their knees on there, didn't they? But now look, it fits perfect.
Fits perfect.
It was meant for France.
Anyway, the day's nearly coming to an end now, so we're going to have to crack on a little bit. I'm hopefully going to go up this evening and do a few bits on the doors. Yeah, start hanging the doors and that. Anyway, guys, we'll chat to you later. Hope you enjoyed that bit. So here we have Tracy's pew. Thought you'd like to see this. It's all made of oak. It's very heavy, believe me. But it's sort of the position it's going to be at once we get the back wall done and the stud work behind it done and that. But it's going to go more central. But it's a nice feature. Came out of an old church years ago. We had it quite a few years, and we kept it in our other house. But I've just brought this over. You can see why we needed a lorry. Anyway. Okay folks, there's a little taster. These are the hinges we got. They're like a hammer finished wrought irony style. They're slightly big on the fleur-de-lis, but I'm going to explain to you why we got the fleur-de-lis anyway. but they're fine. That looks nice actually. It looks more sort of in keeping. Anyway, let us know what you think of that. It's just a little tester for you. Okay folks, so I'm going to just show you what's a good way of when you're putting these type of hinges on and these type of doors. If you look here on all these type of hinges, they're always a little bit slack in the hinge there, look, and they ain't that well made really. They're nice and authentic, but they're not, the pins are not really tight and expensive. So what I do is, you can see a wedge there, a wedge there, a wedge there, and then there's the same on the bottom. Okay, so what I do is I put my wedges in, get it up to the height I need, then I get the widths I need, so I've got it even either side. And then the first thing I do is I fix the hinge on. These are nice fleur-de-lis, look, they're pretty, aren't they? A little bit bigger than I thought, but they're still lovely. And the hammered effect. But anyway, you put this part of the hinge on first, and you leave the leaf off, okay? And you do the same at the bottom, and then I mark the leaves, fix them, and then take all the wedges out, and the door is hanging. And it's really as simple as that. It's so easy, it's unbelievable. Anyway, I'll show you a bit more of when the doors are up, alright? Bye. Okay, another little tip quickly as well is these are screws, okay? And the holes that the screws go in are pre-drilled, slightly smaller than the screw, right? But because we're going in oak is a tough timber, so what you've got to do is put a bit of tallow or wax on the end of the screw. So what I'll do is I'll just show you down here. So I dip my screw into the tallow or wax, and that gives me a good bit of wax around the screw, okay? And then I'm going to try and do this one handy to show you. I then get screw, and you find it goes in lovely and easy. And the beauty is as well, when you take it out, you get the opposite as well. So it's nice to come out easy, they don't stick in there. You find that generally if you do that in timber work, if you put a bit of tallow or wax on, screws come out later on, 2 years later, 3 years later, you know, if you want them to. And the other thing I do, you'll see now, I've got to put some pressure on this, is keep the screw heads all running the same way. Yeah, little tips like that make the difference. Anyway, ta-ra for now. Right then folks, a little reveal for you. I've managed to hang these doors upstairs, and here we go. And there are the doors hung. I'll just show you some details now on them. So we've got these little Suffolk latches on, or bigger, I should say, big Suffolk latches. So they work on a thumb press system, like you push it down and then you open, okay. Also, when they shut, should shut nice and tight. I can not rattle them, they won't rattle. So if I push a rattle against them, so that's how you want them, because that's getting your door stops correct. We go inside quickly here, and I'll show you the back end where you saw me doing the hinges up. There we go. So, hope you can see that. Nice fleur-de-lis hinges on. Little Suffolk latch. Everything's fleur-de-lis in style, which is, you either like it or you don't. We do. It's this area. It's traditional to this area anyway. So, got a nice little lift pulls on these. That's the outside mechanism that lifts that up for us. Okay, and then here is a little locking pin, sorry, and it just goes through that hole. That's what they sent. So that stops that and locks it up, stops anything moving around, and mainly for the toilet really. We'll just put it on there anyway. But we got these fleur-de-lis hinges. Tell me what you think of them, if you like them. And hey, look at this, look, how did this work out? You remember in the video where I was making these little spearheads, or you know, these little bit of carving work I did? Well, look at the hinge. It sort of matches it at the same place, doesn't it? It sort of comes up and round, up and round. It's just a fluke, that was. And then if I show you them shut again. So that's Hopefully you can see them a bit. We're going to start putting some oil on these just to protect them. Should have done it before, but I was a bit keen to get them on. Are you on the toilet? Hello. What are you up to?
I'm just sanding down the doors, just little marks and that, because it needs to be quite perfect, don't it, for when I do the oiling.
So that should shut nice and easy, which is good.
Lovely though, doesn't it?
Looks lovely, doesn't it?
Very nice.
Suits the house as well. And then same again. We do. Can I just get that too? So we've got the pins in here again. So you just push the pin in the hole, and that locks it. So when you're a bit of privacy in the loo, pull it out, and you're away again. Anyway, just wanted to say as well, I got my clutch plates for the tractor, and they're going to go up to Roy.
Lovely.
They're that was the PTO and the clutch plates. They were all refurbished in England and done. So that I just wanted to mention that to people so they could hear. I've done them.
I've done one coat of paint on the walls. Ceiling and coving's finished.
It's looking nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You've just put the pin back, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got to do some electrics here. See, up here we have little junction boxes in the ceiling in France and in the walls. There's a wire that goes through the ceiling, comes down the wall here. It's dead at the moment, but this is going to set up for the fan, for the extraction fan, to pull out the bad air out of it, because we've got no windows in this little shower room.
I've just laid a stone there so we can get the vent in, and also I've done all the pointing. Obviously it's lighter because this has all been treated, hasn't it? So that'll turn colour and that. And then once all the plumbing's done, shower, sink, everything's in properly, give this another coat. Then you'll
that's only one coat of that Farrah's paint, isn't it?
Is there? Yeah, Farrah bought.
What was it called? Farrah's grey.
It's French grey.
French grey. So that's one coat on there. That looks really good.
Yeah, it covers lovely, doesn't it?
Covers lovely, yeah.
But once that's done, I get the wall. You'll do the wall tiles, floor tiles. I'll grout them.
Yeah, well, we've got the big tile cutter over now as well. Brought that in the lorry, and also the we've got all the boards now for the shower part, so I'm going to start doing them as well. So then we can start to put the cubicle in and do all the tiling work around the little walls, and then make this Spartan then.
Yep, and that'll be one room completed then.
Yeah.
And the wallpaper for the bedroom's been ordered, but you have to pay for the grade.
You're not giving them a sneaky peeky?
Should we give a small sneaky peek?
Go on then, give us an idea what you're doing.
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
No blue on the wall. No, I'm only joking.
This actually,
let me just say, the blue. You know that blue I got, the old navy blue for that wall, which I was discussing.
which I call more royal.
It's not wasted because it's going to go in the man cave. And if you go back to the video, the Grand Tour, was it Grand Tour? Yeah. You'll see where I'm having the man cave, and that back wall on there, I'm going to do a panelled wall slightly like that, similar to this, but a little bit different, a little bit less chateau-y, if you like, but more in keeping with the cottage, or the farmhouse, I should say. And I'm going to paint that dark blue, have it really moody with some copper beading. Copper, think about that, copper and blue, dark, moody, lovely.
I think you're trying to sell your point.
Yeah, I'm selling my point.
But give a little sneak peek.
Yeah, and there's.
You can't really see it.
You can't really get a good view of that. But let's get up close. Look. So in this paper, you'll have lovely birds and big. This is the top of the bird. They didn't give us a good sample really, but it's birds and it's got chinoiserie style feel.
Which I think is going to be.
And it's going to be this wall here, all the way round to the corner there, and then that's stained stone, and then this wall here. When I build the stud work and insulate that, we're going to paper that as well, right up to that corner over there. And then I've got a lime top coat on this, which will be a hot lime, which will be very interesting. You'll like to see that. So just a hot lime mix top plaster coat. Possibly, if we can't get the right paints, we might make up a lime coloured lime wash to match the paper that blend in.
I think that'd be lovely.
And then on the, have you thought about the panelling?
Yeah, I've got two sort of colours in mind. I'm not going to give that way at the moment because I'm just waiting for samples.
So you make a decision, like, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a little bit different here, isn't it? France getting samples and in the UK.
Yeah, it's very difficult. And then our big mirror that's sitting there, that's going to go down in the hall. Always get that ready. But anyway, guys and girls, that's it for now.
Just giving you a little update of where I'm at. I've started the tape and jointing on the plasterboard that Budo fitted, and up the top there you won't be able to see, I've done all the insulation. And then if we come down the stairs, started here as well. It's only had its first coat of filler, and then round here as well. Budo said in previous videos that we're going to have a door put on here, and we're going to actually use this as storage, which will be absolutely perfect. Let's go down, and I couldn't resist. Not sure if you'll be able to see this properly because I'm on an awkward bend. Another little itsy witsy pointing job. This is a job that had to be done. I'm not just looking for things to point. Beautiful little niche. And then if I turn, come down here, I've done all here as well, and then up the top here, and then around there, and under the staircase here, as we said in a previous video, I'm going to just sand all this back and then probably oil this as well. Okay.